Hello, I swim 365, not every day, but whenever I can, preferably salt water, but up here in Wales it's often in the meltwater that comes off the mountains. Sometimes you need a bit of extra heat if you're doing that kind of thing, and I want to talk a little bit about that because it might just be that this winter you need a bit of extra heat. Now you probably saw Freeze the Fear by Wim Hof, and how he had these celebrities and getting them to go in cold water like they never had before and things like that. Well, I'm not decrying Wim Hof. I have a great deal of admiration for him, and there are some really good things in those programs, but I would say some of his methods are a little bit on the violent side. And I want to talk about Holy Spirit giving us extra warmth. And I'll say this straight out now, in case you didn't know, he is gentle. So what I'm going to share with you, I hope will be helpful. I'll do my best to be practical and to be as clear as I can be. Now, one of the things it says in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, about the very beginnings of life, is that came when Holy Spirit was brooding over the face of the waters. That's what it says, like a bird. And one of the things that you might want to have in your mind as I'm talking is perhaps a picture of a bird brooding. I'll post a picture of an eider duck brooding eggs, but maybe that for later on. Well, okay, so extra warmth from Holy Spirit. How do you get it? How do you receive it? Well, the first thing to say is, if you know him, then far and away the best thing is to ask him. Let him show you, let him guide you, because that will be something that is right for you. And what I'm going to say might not be helpful to some people. I'm sorry if it isn't, but I'm doing the best I can. Well, you might say, well, I'm not at all sure about Holy Spirit or knowing him or anything like that. Well, I'm going to be very practical here. And I'm going to say, think about a bird brooding eggs. And I said, this maybe picture an eider duck on eggs, brooding those eggs, keeping them warm so that they will hatch. And if you want to do something practical alongside with that, what I would say is put your finger on your pulse until you can feel it, and then for 5 of your pulses breathe in, and then for 5 immediately for 5 of your pulses breathe out. So like this. Don't have any break between your breathing in and your breathing out. And as you do that, ask, Holy Spirit, come and fill me. Fill me with your warmth. Fill me with your love. And if there are particular parts of your body that are cold, then ask him to reach those parts. Sometimes when, some of you will know this, when you're praying for healing for somebody, you'll feel heat in your hands, or they will feel heat in the part of the body that you are particularly praying for to be healed. Well, that's the same kind of thing. He will do it his way, and well, I've shared with you the best I can. Keep warm this winter, whatever way you do, and thank you for listening.